Lost gives you, it will give you bad review. Bad review, you will have bad review. People will fail to patronize you. Once you run into a lost here, you have completely run into hazard. And
So
you know
alright
what I
guys,
mean
you're
when I'm
welcome
talking.
back after the video I dropped last about how to start pre-order business. As I've promised in the last video that I'm going to be coming back with something entire different. Alright, so if you're a return subscriber, thank you for coming back to watch this complete tutorial, because that is the part one, and in this case this will be the part two. And if this is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time of seeing my content, this is the voice of Zion of Logistics. All right, and the person you are seeing on your screen right now is Samuel Joshua. So in my previous tutorial, in my previous video, we talked about how you can start, complete guide on how you can start pre-order business. Maybe you're from different countries, you can get this started, but without you watching the part one of that video, you can't understand what I'm about to teach you now. So what you want to do, I'm going to be linking that video under the description button of this tutorial, so you can go and watch the first one and you can come back and watch this second one. Okay, so if this is your first time, what you want to do to join my community is to like that video, share it, and click that subscription button. Subscribe, it is free, it doesn't bite. Subscribe guys. So guys, like I've promised that I'm going to be coming back in today's tutorial, I want to talk about something that you haven't seen. Like I will always say, you haven't seen it. And jokes apart guys, now we've talked about how to start a business, what you want to do so you can be profitable, you can make money, and you can also grow your audience. Now we are going to be doing something entirely different today, in the sense that we are going to be talking about the hazard. Okay, we have talked about the sweetest part of it, and now this is the downside of it and what you want to do. Okay, this is the hazard and the solution to the hazard. So it is very important you watch this video to the very end. Of course, a lot of people have been doing this business maybe before now. Even before you see this video, you have been doing it, but you are running into lost. Yes, that's the fact. This is simply because you are not using this strategy I'm about to show you. Now I'm doing something entirely different today. It's not about seeing me on the screen. No, I want us to practicalize it, and I'm going to be sharing with you my screen, and I'm going to be writing it on a board. The sketch, the analysis. Yes, I'm going to be doing something different this time around. We are going to be doing complete analysis on pre-order business, the hazard, the solution to it. So what I'm going to be teaching you is quite different, and what I want to tell you again is, make sure you don't skip any part of this video, because once you skip it, you is likely you don't get to understand that step you skip. So it is very important you follow the process from one to the last step. All right, let me share my screen with you and let me take you proper to the video. Let's go guys. So I'm here to share my screen with you guys on what we are going to be doing. Like I've promised that we are going to be doing something entirely different today, right? So let's head over to the tutorial properly, because I'm going to be saying we want to start with the hazard. All right, hazard of pre-order business. So I'm going to be using this 3 different marker to get started with you. All right, so let's head over to my board now. So firstly, what we are going to be doing now is I'm going to be doing a rough sketch for you guys. Now let's start with talking of the hazard of pre-order business. What you want to know is, if a foundation is not strong, the foundation will be collapsing very easy. So you need to build your foundation. That's the first thing you want to know when it comes to pre-order. Now let's quickly look at simple arithmetic and the analysis that I'm going to be doing, right? So now let's start with the hazard of pre-order business. Now the first one is what you order. Now the first one, let's start with order. Order here, order, and we have delivery here. Let me say versus delivery. Now this is very very important. The first one you want to tackle when it comes to hazard of pre-order business is order and deliver. Now at this point of this order, what you order is very very important. Talking in terms of the quality, all right, this is where the major problems comes in, right? The order here, under this order we should have the quantity, the pieces. This is what you want to know here, under this order. What you want to do after you've already collected money from all your pre-order people in your WhatsApp group, make sure that you deals with what you want to order is quality and is quantity, and make sure the pieces is in order. So another thing you want to watch is make sure you request for the video of what you order. The video is very very important as well. The video, all right, request for the video at the point of you ordering for these products. This is what is causing hazard to pre-order business. If you don't request for these three things, the real picture and reviews, check review is very very important too. Talking of review, how many people have buy this product in the past, right? Then you ask for a video if it is important, right? Then the pieces as well, make sure you are getting the right pieces. And the next thing is the quantity you are buying, all right? You can negotiate with this supplier. Let's assume you want to buy 3 or 5 products, and this MOQ for this product is maybe 2, and you want to buy let me say 12, and you want to buy 5. These are the points you are going to be negotiating with this supplier, all right? So that's the first thing you want to know about this order here, what you want to order, all right? That is very very important. And talking of delivery, this is where you want to pay another attention, all right? This delivery aspect is very very important, and what you want to take note. Now this delivery, now let's head over to the first thing, shipping company. All right, this is where another problem comes in. We have shipping company here, shipping company, all right? Now at the point of you getting the wrong shipping company, they will delay your items, they will overcharge you, right? And at the point of view, maybe the order has left the supplier's end after you've already ordered it, and here this is where another delay will happen. Once they delay you at this product, it will cause another hazard to your business, because you've already given your supplier the due date that they are going to be getting this item, all right? If they are using air, they should get their product delivered within 2 to 3 weeks, depending on the agent you are using. So make sure you are dealing with the real shipping company, and make sure you monitor your item. If there is any need for you to, let me say, if there is any need for you to say they are going to be requesting for a picture, okay, request for a picture from this picture, okay? Once you request for a picture from your own supplier, they will definitely send it to you after they've already repacked your item. So the reason why you are requesting for this picture is for record purpose. Make sure that the items are completed after they've already gotten it. At the point of packing, this is another problem you want to tackle again. Your item might got missing. So now this is what you want to do to prevent hazard, all right? Under this delivery, we have shipping company and their rates. Make sure you confirm their rates. Rates is another problem, okay? Once you guys agree on a mutual ground, make sure that you confirm their rates and review. Make sure you work on their review too. How many people have patronized them, to avoid problem. Once you've been able to bypass this order, you order the right product, the right quantity, you request for the video, and you also check the review. You bypass this process and you come to the delivery aspect. This is very very important. Once you get these two things done, as a matter of fact, you will be successful at your mini importation business and your pre-order business. People will come to patronize you. So once you have been able to do this, you'll be able to succeed. Now, if you failed at this point, if you failed at these 2 points, it will definitely lead to something. And what is this thing that it will definitely lead to? It is called lost. Under here, you will have lost. What we call lost. Let me write it here. Lost. All right. What do I mean by loss? Let's take it this way. Let's take it like this. Now, under this, we are going to be having what we call lost. Lost in the sense that once your supplier failed to deliver the right reviews, all these items here, once you failed to do a backup and follow up on these things, and here you are going to be running into a lost. And what does lost gives you? It will give you bad review. Bad review. You will have bad review. People will fail to patronize you. They will fail. You will fail to patronize. They will fail to patronize you. Once you run into a lost here, you have completely run into hazard. And you know what I mean when I'm talking about lost here. So these are things you want to know. All right. And once you run into a loss, nobody will be able to deal and do business with you. Another important hazard you want to look at is what we called, let me use another marker here. Another thing we want to discuss in this aspect is called poor advertisement. This is another topic entirely. Poor advertisement. Okay, so now under this, we are going to be dealing with this. We've already left these two aspects now, right? So under poor advertisement, now this is another hazard entirely on its own. Talking of this poor advertisement here, this is where you get it wrong. After you've already successfully get all these two things done, now the item will be shipped down to your country, right? So once you get this item to your country, now it is left for you to now do advertisement for your products. Let's assume maybe you run this you run into a loss at the process, and you've already used all your money for a refund. You've already paid back all the monies to these people, to this set of people that you are doing this pre-order business for. They said you've delayed them due to the fact that shipping company has failed you, supplier has failed you. Now the product is in your hands. You've run into a loss. How do you go about selling this product when they are with you? So now, how do you go about advertising this product? That's another problem you want to tackle again. Now, poor advertisement. All what you guys do, I have observed you guys, what you do is you upload on your WhatsApp status. You upload on WhatsApp. All right, and you expect people to patronize you. How does this work? How does this even possible? When you upload, when you've already run into loss, you now go ahead in uploading on WhatsApp looking for people to patronize you. Instead, I will advise you to run an effective organic advert, which is going to be leading to our next video. All right, so this is the first one. Now we have the first one here, which you upload on your WhatsApp. That's another poor advertisement, right? So you can't keep running, you can't keep posting every day on your status, and you expect people to keep on patronizing you. Let's assuming they buy one item today, they won't even come back to buy another one tomorrow. Okay, another thing you guys do is repost. You send your items to your friend, you tell them this one, you tell them to help you repost, right? So maybe once they repost on your status, that will bring you another buyer. You are not serious. This is not the method you can use to run a business. Okay, this is another hazard entirely. Instead, I will advise you to run sponsored adverts. Sponsored. We have sponsored adverts, right? Sponsored adverts. Okay, so I will advise you run sponsored advert. Pay people. If you have a genuine TV, WhatsApp TV that have over 5,000 viewers, you can promote your advert with them. You can run effective Facebook and Instagram and Google advert, YouTube advert. All these types of advert is what we are going to be looking at in my next video. All right, so this is another hazard entirely. Poor advertisement. Then this one here, this is the hazard you guys are facing when it comes to pre-order business. And the last but not the least, which we are going to be talking about the hazard before we even go to the solutions and the way out around it, is what we called similar. We have under this we should have similar. We have similar here, similar, we have similar, and common product. Let me say, or common product, common product. All right, we have common products. So this is the third hazard we've already done with this guy here, and this will lead to this. And what do I mean by this third one here? So another problem you guys are having is called similar and common product. After you've already seen your listen, pre-order business. Let me say pre-order here. We have pre-order. All right. Now, pre-order business is not all about my friend is doing it, is making money, and I'm also going to do it, and I'm also going to be making money. For your friend, for your colleagues to be doing it, you don't know the secret behind his or her business, and you don't know what the length she's going before she gets successfully returns, right? So now this third one here have to do with similar and common products. Now this is what I mean by similar or common product. Majority of you run the same sample method of items buying on China. What do I mean? Let's say a bag is in vogue. Let's say a bag is in vogue now. Bag, shoe. I think that's what you guys buy the most, right? Shoes, and let me say clothes. All right, you guys do this mistake. You see your friend buying the same pattern of bag, you guys will still go ahead and buy that same product of that bag again. Talking of shoes, you see the same styles. You say this one is in town, this one is raining, and this one is also in vogue. So these are mistakes that you guys do, including the clothes. You are still going to be buying similar products. Now, how does this affect your pre-order business? Let's assume your friend, your maybe three of people that you guys are into competition, right? You are into competition, and you are selling the same bag. The first one is selling for 5,000 naira. The second one is selling for 4,500. The third one is selling for 3,800. This has become competition, and maybe you buy yours with your profits and everything. You want to sell it for maybe, let me say, 4,800. So maybe you patronize it to one of your friend or your colleague. They saw it on your status and they be like, this same bag that I'm seeing in my friend's DM for 3,800, now you are selling yours for 4,800. How does that work? I will prefer going for the one of these 3,800 here, honestly. So this is another hazard to your business. Try to get something different entirely. Make sure the product you are getting, you've already sourced for buyer for them, and that one aside, you've already know the target market, the problem. That's what I will always say, that it is important you go for a problem solving product, right? So now make sure what you want to order under this step is not a common product in the market. Make sure you are not ordering similar products. So this is the 3 hazard to pre-order business here. So let's quickly do recap. We talked about order, delivery, poor advertisement. it will run, you will run into lost when you failed to go through this, and it will lead to poor advertisement and this. All right, so now I will head over to my screen now. So all right, guys, you're welcome back after the short video that I've already promised you guys, that we are going to be discussing the Azu on pre-order business. So this is everything you want to know about pre-order business that I've already stated here. Okay, this is the Azu. All right, and I've promised it is a detailed video. Right, so this is the Azu. Now what we are going to be looking at in my next video we have to do with what, how, and when you can start pre-order business, things to put into place, and how you can make your profit from it. This is quite different from the first video I recorded, and this is quite different from what you are watching now. This is the most interesting part of the video that you don't want to miss at all. Okay, so the favor you are going to do yourself now, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. And please, we are taking our time, resources to record videos, to edit, and to upload for you guys to learn. Please, I get to realize you are watching this, you are not subscribed. Please subscribe, and not only that, like that video. One thing you don't know about this like is, the more you like that video, the more YouTube SEO recommend the video to those people who are in need of this video. So please, as you are watching, just like the video, comment. If you have any question for me, do well to comment. So now in the next video I'm going to be uploading after this video, please, is a must you don't miss it, because this have to do like I've said. All right, so I will see you guys in my next video, and thank you guys for watching till this very end.